been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been
Oh, what it is, what it do, and we back. Let me get kind of get adjusted here. Just salute, peace and love. You know what I'm talking about, to all the high vibrating species out there, all the guys and goddesses. You know what I'm talking about. How's everybody doing? I apologize. I'm here. I apologize. I told you I got things going on. That requires my full attention. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I hope everybody good. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Academy 7. You know what I'm saying? I am your host 7. You know what I'm saying? For all the new subscribers that's been around and I haven't been around, I do apologize. You know what I'm talking about? I hope the previous videos have been keeping you entertained. You know what I'm saying? Until I get some of my things taken care of, which I got one of them taken care of. You know what I'm saying? One down, one to go. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We are back. We got maximum fear. You know what I'm talking about? Max, salute to you, sir. You know what I'm saying? I see you still doing your thing. That's good. Keep doing it. Keep bringing them out. You know what I'm saying? So we can come back through here. You know what I'm saying? With the class, and we can get on their ass. You feel me? As far as the Shadow Law, y'all know where you at. Get it ain't ever get in the back. We don't want to hear you. Get in the back. You know what I'm talking about? You haters, well, all y'all back there. You know what I'm saying? Low vibrators back there in the back. You feel me? Yeah. So, anyways, we got deeply disturbing creature videos to watch for Halloween. Now, Halloween is completely past, and I get it. It is what it is. But the reason why we swinging this way is because I have an angle that I'm going, seeing that the dimensions are merging. We going from 3D to the 5. We're gonna have extraordinary creatures popping up everywhere. So I just want to swing through this. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that we do cryptid huntings around here. We finna go on the hunt and see exactly what Max got for us today. And don't forget to subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Maximum Fear. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Go drop him a like. Go drop a subscription. You feel me? And we gonna see if there's anything new that's gonna pop up. You know, ain't nothing new under the sun. It's already been here. It's just on a different frequency. You haven't been able to see it. Just like damn near any damn thing else that we're dealing with these days. And there's so much going on. We're gonna get to it. But yeah, we got Max today, and we're gonna see if he's got anything new. So let's see. Maybe we'll see something new. Maybe we'll see something old. Hopefully, it's not too much regurgitating and repeating of videos that we've already seen. Maybe it is actually something new that we can actually discuss. All right. So without further ado, I hope you got what you need, because I do, and we're gonna get to what it is that we do. You know what I'm talking about? It's good to see y'all. Let's go. Look at that. Boom. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Max, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2025.
Hey man, this boy is Max, you are enthused. You're enthused. Let's. Are you okay? You okay?
Hello everyone, I'm Max, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2025 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on trail cams.
I'm just teasing, bro. I'm just teasing.
From weird unidentified creatures such as Bigfoots and skinwalkers to killers and to many other unexplainable phenomena.
Disclosure. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. I'm sorry, disclosure. Yeah, I got some on mine. Anyway, disclaimer. If my camera go out, I'm still going to be here in vocal. I'm just letting y'all know. I mean, I've been working on some AI stuff, trying to get, just like the new intro that y'all watching. Yeah, I'm working on some things, trying to, what I'm saying, bring my imagination out and show, ooh, yeah, it's getting deep. But anyways, so if we go out, I'm still going to be here vocalizing, whatever. That's just my disclaimer. And another thing, you don't have to believe anything that comes from this channel. You don't have to believe anything. We are into the age of Aquarius. Is whether we're trying to get to the know. We're not trying to get to a belief. We don't care what you believe in. Can you prove it? That's what we're trying to get to, the knowing. And what the things that we can prove, okay? So do your own due diligence, your own research, and come up with your own conclusion, your own truth, yours, not mine. Because I got mine for the things that I got and the reasons that I got them, and I have my receipts for my whatever I know. You feel me? For what I'm researching, for my truth that I'm seeking. So whatever truth that you're seeking, you do your own research. And if you come in here to do some of it, we greatly appreciate you for stopping by, you know what I'm saying, to take some of our perspectives into consideration. But you don't have to be the end-all, be-all over here. You feel me? Let's go.
So today I decided to highlight some of the most chilling and downright horrifying creatures caught on trail cameras this year.
We haven't
so
seen
grab
that.
your I Found Bigfoot coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest trail camera clips of 2025.
Let's make sure it's 2025. So if it's 2025, then we should not see anything old. Now, granted, we are in, you know what I'm saying, the so-called last, almost to the last month of the year, so-called. We probably done seen some things that done surfaced this year, but, excuse me, let's be sure. Let's be sure, because I'm looking to see something kind of new. Okay.
Halloween edition.
And I don't care about the Halloween. The
following captures come from a trail camera posted deep in the woods of Washington State. They were taken by a forest firefighter who set up a trail camera. It was strategically placed in this forest approximately 6 miles away from any civilization. On this warm August night, the camera would be triggered. But instead of the typical deer or other wildlife that was usually captured, this was captured.
What we got? Now, I don't know if y'all can see that down there, but that's a 2014. Now, folks, maybe you just testing us, Max. Just make sure we paying attention. So I'm gonna let you. This is the first one. I'm gonna let you ride. You know what I'm saying? We got an hour, so you can, you know what I'm saying? You can recoup from this, okay? I'm just saying. It says 2014 clearly. Clearly.
The photos were snapped at 8:25 p.m.
At the park, huh?
Shown is what looks to be a human figure in a white gown, holding a strange doll. The camera took 2 pictures. This is the first one, and this here is the second one. The first one shows the figure just walking into frame. The second one shows it as it continues walking past. The strangest part about this one, though, is in the second picture we get a pretty good look at its face. And something definitely seems off. It looks extremely pale and lifeless from what we can see. But it is rather hard to see because of the straggly hair covering most of it.
Not really.
And just look at this strange doll. It looks like a creepy voodoo doll or something.
Pop it, yeah.
Some commenters stated that this could be a lost old woman, particularly a lost dementia patient. Because according to one commenter, it's actually rather common for dementia patients to carry around dolls with them. However, as I said earlier, this place was 6 miles away from any civilization. And local authorities had no reports of missing people matching the description of the woman. Reportedly, no roads lead to this area of the forest, there are no campsites anywhere near, and also no houses. Also, experts have performed various extensive tests, and they have yet to find any matching images, furthering the authenticity of these photos. So what do you think? Did an elderly woman somehow get lost and find her way all the way out there? Or is this something paranormal?
I don't know. I'm leaning towards paranormal. This completely
disturbing video was highlighted on July 25th, 2024. A group of guys were out in the woods hiking extremely late at night. They were just walking around and drinking alcohol and having a good time. But eventually...
But at the same time, this could be some, what's that, House on Haunted Hill joint or the Texas Chainsaw type people. You feel me? You feel me? I'm just saying. That, I mean, you know, throw out a couple of more ideas out there. What y'all think? What y'all think about that?
As they walked along the trail, they stumbled upon something they wish they never would have seen. Watch as they get some of the clearest and best cryptid creature footage of all time.
Whoa. Whoa. I've never seen these before. Oh, he hurt.
At first, from a distance, they thought these creatures were just deer, because all they could really see were their glowing eyes.
Okay. At first, okay.
But as they got closer and closer, the truth was revealed. Pale humanoid creatures with skinny limbs and glowing eyes are seen. At first, we see 3 of them, 2 crawling around strangely and 1 lying on the ground in front. It appears the one in front was injured or something, and they were trying to help. They slowly begin carrying the injured one away when another one emerges from the darkness to help. These otherworldly beings actually seem rather timid, not trying to attack or hurt the humans. But they do get defensive when they get too close. Now, the uploader of this video captioned it, "Skinwalkers caught on camera." So many are believing these are the infamous skinwalkers.
Absolutely not.
The alleged shape-shifting creatures that can take the forms of humans and other living things. However, some also think they could be rakes, the infamous pale...
Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. No. That's not a rake's M.O. If you've been on the channel before, when we went through these paranormals, then you already know. That's not the rake's M.O. You already know. The rake getting on your ass, Cap. He's getting on you quickly. And 9 times, normally they roll dolo, you know what I mean? So for that to be as many, that was what, 4 of them? And one of them wasn't trying to get on y'all ass. Come on, no. I will rule. I'm going to rule out the skinwalker. I'm going to rule out the rake. We can say that it's some sort of cryptid. I would lean more towards a lab experiment. I'm leaning more toward that, because some of these cryptids that we're dealing with, that's where they come from. They've been created and just set free. Okay, so let's keep that in mind when we see some of these things. But but at the same time, I'm not gonna say it's not a rake. Let's just say it's not meeting the criteria of the attitude of a rake. They typically, you get close enough, they own you. I've seen too many videos. They come to get on something. They ain't trying to protect nothing. They trying to get on something. But that's just what I've discovered so far. You know what I mean? But if y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? It's not just about what I think, but we doing this together now. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may have some more insight. Let's get it.
Humanoid creatures that are believed to look and act like this. Either way, this is definitely some of the eeriest footage ever. Just imagine you're out in the woods and you stumble upon this sight. Certainly enough to send chills down your spine.
What that?
This bone-chilling trail camera video comes from Pete and Ash. It was posted to TikTok fairly recently. The footage starts out normal as it shows a nice view of the woods, but wait for it. As you can see, a very pale and lifeless head peers around from the tree. The head's movement is very strange, as it does not at all move like something from this world. The neck is stretched out extremely far, and its eyes are dark, hollow pits, ruling out the possibility of this being a human. Now, clips like these always spark massive debates online. People in the comments had a few theories. One of the theories being that it's just a man in a costume. However, the movement and the elongation of the neck proves otherwise. Others conclude that it has to be edited somehow. This could very well be possible, however, it would be extremely hard to edit something to make it look this realistic. You would need a professional. Others...
Max? No, I'm not going to call you slow. But you already know they're ahead of us in technology, right? So, who was to say that this wasn't created by them? And, you know, I mean, if you've seen today's AI, I wouldn't put it past them. Don't ask me. I mean, think of the possibilities of why. Even the silliest reason, just to keep you scared, keep you guessing, keep you distracted. You know, they good at what they do. Trust me. When you gonna see, they good at. Well, now I'm just not just talking to you, Max. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it went to a general, more broad perspective. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see. But yeah, sometimes people just, you know, just to fuck with you.
I think this is a supernatural being of some sort. Maybe the rake or something.
See, I'm looking behind it. I'm looking on the other side of the tree though too, y'all. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me grab. You know what I'm saying? Mickey over here. Come on, little eyes. You see me? Like, so this what I'm at with it.
Extremely hard to edit something to make it look this realistic.
You know what I'm saying?
You would need a professional. Others think this is a super.
Because I see some movement, blemish looking ish, something going on over here. So, you know, because I'm just not just looking at this. I'm just not trying to get my full attention caught here. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be able to analyze and scan all around to see if there's anything else that would tell us if it was actually real or fake. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something sticks out to say, okay, all right, that's but yeah. I'm looking over here.
Supernatural being of some sort. Maybe the rake or some other cryptid. Nonetheless, whatever it is, it definitely is very chilling and raises lots of questions. A trail cam owner named Randy Thompson captured something very strange at his ranch. It's located in Tehachapi, California. This footage was from a while ago, but it's just now gaining popularity, circulating throughout social media sites such as TikTok and YouTube. Randy had a trail camera mounted on his fence, but pay close.
Alright, now, I'm gonna say before he even starts this, when you get something like this coming on, as you see, he said it's old, but it's just now starting to get traction. That means the other side, the deep guys, that it's time to start rolling out some footage that's already been, and soon as it hit, they scrubbed it. But now it's getting to that time to start rolling out some stuff because they're trying to work everybody up to the introduction of these. You know, come on now, you know what I'm saying? Everything ain't got to be spoken. You just follow along with what we got going on. You feel me? And when this starts to happen, that means it's time. So you're gonna start seeing videos that looks old. It's because it is old. It's just now it's time to reveal exactly what that video has to show. If you get my meaning. Let's go.
Attention as something sprints past. At first, the footage may not seem too alarming, but when we slow the footage down, this is when you can really get a glimpse of what ran past. A werewolf or dogman looking creature is seen. Randy rewatched his trail cam footage the next day and was completely shocked by what he captured. Here is his story.
We were just having problems out here. There was something disturbing the garden, and set me up a camera on top of that there building, and I got me some pictures and video of something like I never seen before. It took off, got out of here quick. I came in and rustled up some stuff and got some food and then got out of here.
The lack of editing and CGI technology back in the day pretty much rules out the theory that this could have been special effects.
He looks pretty woofy to me.
Definitely a very strange encounter. Do you think this could be a legitimate dogman sighting? Let me know in the comments down below.
Possible.
Taking a look at another terrifying trail cam capture, but this one is terrifying for a different reason.
I don't expect
this
them all to
camera
look the
was
same, y'all. You know what I'm
the
saying?
bank of
Everything.
the Ohio River. Newman Outdoors set up the camera to get a closer
Different
look at the
breeds.
wildlife, but this was not exactly the wildlife he had in mind.
Spider?
As you can see, a good-sized spider spends lots of time crawling around on the lens. Because of the way too close view, it's hard to determine what type of spider it is. Let me know in the comments if you can figure it out. For some reason it seems like spiders like these cameras because the same thing happened to my Ring doorbell. Check it out.
Wolf spider, same thing happened to my damn camera just the other day. I'm to my buddy was right on. Just all you this camera constantly going off. You know what I'm saying? Because when the wind pick up, it's just blowing the web all over the place. He just bobbing in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, bro, you really messing the game up right now.
Out. But if you're not a fan of spiders, this segment was definitely not your favorite. On to the next. A woman woke up from her sleep on a cold winter morning and took a look out of her window. Within the melting snow, she noticed something strange. A set of footprints walking directly up to her bedroom window. The footprints stopped at her window and then proceeded in the opposite direction. She was very creeped out by this, thinking that she may have a stalker. So she decided to set up a hidden camera facing right towards where these footsteps were. After a few nights of nothing happening, eventually this is what the camera would record.
Got you old Thompson, huh? I hope you got the chopper stick.
An older-looking man is seen approaching her house and peering into her bedroom window, watching her sleep. The man was clearly stalking her. This was enough to cause her to call the police. Officers and detectives, after doing extensive research, were able to locate and trace the vehicle that was at her house that night. The vehicle belonged to a man named Robert Cecina, who was a very trusted executive that belonged to the company 3M. He was the global key account vice president at the company. Upon the
Now, I'm not gonna say, oh my goodness gracious, boy. I'm not gonna say what I want to say right now. But if you know, you know where I could go. Boy, why is you a global key account vice president at 3M outside somebody's mother-sucking window at 3 o'clock in the morning, prying while they sleep, bruh? What is you up to other than what I want to say you up to that I am not finna say are you up to, because I don't even want to throw the word allegedly out there. So I'm just going to leave it at that. If you know, you know that people at these rankings, what they are capable of doing and why they doing it.
Police finding this information, they were able to point out that Robert from the LinkedIn profile resembles the man from the security footage. Authorities eventually reached out to Robert, but he denied having any involvement. Authorities ended up interviewing witnesses in the neighborhood, and they gathered enough information to conclude that it was indeed Robert Cecina in the security camera footage. Gotcha. In turn, he was charged with felony stalking, ultimately causing him to lose his job at the 3M company. Now this right here is a great example of why you should never judge a book by its cover, because seemingly normal people can be a lot less normal than you think.
You know?
So the following
hence to 400,000 children a year missing because of people like that. You know, 8 million a year globally. Children, not just adults and children. Children, just children. 8 million. 8 million. People like that. Women, children, people like that, all in your plotting to get you, bag and tag you, take you to dang places like the ain't so Bohemian Grove no more. It's by on fire. Feel me? Do you something drastic, diabolical. You dig?
Trail camera captures come from the Evansville Police Department. These are 100% legit captures considering that they are coming from an actual police force. A recent investigation had been carried out by local police in Evansville, Wyoming, and it happened only a few weeks ago. They found large animal prints in the mud near the town. To the investigators, they looked like mountain lion prints, so they wanted to locate it and get it out of the area because it's a threat to the humans. Investigators decided to mount a trail camera in the area in an attempt to find what made these prints. But instead of capturing the animal, it captured something far more disturbing. First, the police set up trail cams, snapped various photos of normal wildlife. It captured a raccoon, a deer, a skunk, and even some wild turkeys. But then it captured this. It captured multiple shots of this strange man. The face of this thing looks terrifying and shockingly realistic. In the last photo, it puts its face right up to the camera.
Hey man, Pumpkinhead? Oh my goodness gracious, where have I seen this before? Oh, this mask. I've seen this before.
These strange photos definitely got people talking. Lots of Evansville residents suspected this was a prank and they did not find it funny at all. Others did not think it was a prank and thought that the explanation is rooted in something paranormal.
I mean, bro got
due
on
to
a
the
whole
realistic
polo suit. I'm just saying, whoever he is, he got on a fresh polo windbreaker joint looking, you know what I mean, jumpsuit. You feel me? Like, so I don't know, you know what I mean? And I can see them eyes up under there. You feel me? So I'm not necessarily sure that this is gonna be cryptid. It looks like some type of pumpkin head breed or something. It could be, you feel me? But yeah, I'm thinking that this may be, you know, it's actually a person under in a mask, you know.
and eerie look of the being.
It
Some also
crazy,
suspect that it could be a deranged man or a serial killer. Whichever theory is correct, I think it's safe to say that locals would be avoiding that woods for a while.
Oh boy, Mike.
Let's go ahead and take a look at a very terrifying ring camera capture. Now, I'm sure many of you remember back when the Las Vegas alien sightings were making headlines. The events took place on April 30th, 2023, when a family in Las Vegas, Nevada claimed to have witnessed large non-human entities in their backyard after a mysterious object fell from the sky.
Alright, so we're in 23 with it.
The incident quickly gained media attention due to police body cam footage, eyewitness reports, and speculation about extraterrestrial activity. However, an alleged piece of evidence never surfaced to the mainstream media and remained hidden under the surface. So here it is.
Yeah, see what I tell you? It's time. Like I say, it's time. So don't be surprised. You finna get a lot of stuff that's starting to just roll out, man. So y'all just get as much of it as you can. You ain't gonna be able to catch everything. Everybody ain't gonna be able to catch everything. But so long as everybody's eyes is looking around, we can all grab something and bring it to the table. You feel me? See what we dealing with. See what we got. Just know that everything can be trusted regardless. You know what I'm saying? But you still don't want to make any extra quick, fast assumptions about what you're dealing with. See what I'm saying? Everything ain't this and everything ain't that. Some things could be good. Some things could be bad. So you definitely got to use your discernment. But I do know that they're rolling out a lot of old footage. It's gonna look old, you know what I'm saying? The quality and all of that doesn't make it less valid. You know what I'm saying? It's just saying that you're in a time now where this type of information it needs to come out. And if they don't push it out, it's gonna be forced out, and it's a lot of folks it's gonna get bad. So they're trying to like really prevent too much chaos. They want to be able to control it. Let's just say it like that. Want to be able to control it, with it.
This was supposedly caught by the Ring camera of a nearby neighbor. It's a small extraterrestrial being. It has a huge head, big black eyes, and a small slender body. It's grayish in color, commonly reported in alien sightings like these.
One of the reptilian scouts.
The creature itself looks very, very real.
A reptilian
Why the
scout.
photo was swept under the rug, though, remains unknown, considering this would have been some insane evidence to support the Las Vegas sightings.
For sure. Reptilian scout, though, for sure. Doing some work.
Maybe whoever took it didn't want it to be released at first, and they didn't want to expose the truth. Maybe that's why it's just now recently being noticed. Definitely some creepy stuff.
It is what it is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta take it.
A man camping with his family captured something absolutely chilling. The video was originally taken on April 1st, 2022, according to the timestamp seen in the video. We also see it was taken a little after 1 in the morning. The man awoke in the middle of the night hearing something moving right beside their campsite. So he gets his camera out and records for his safety, and you won't believe what he catches.
What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. No. Boy, that look like Shy Guy. Oh, hold on. Damn, man. What cryptid is that? That look like, it look like one of them SCPs, don't it? Hey, what SCP does that remind y'all of? I'm trying to think. See, we need to get back over to the Vogan. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna slide back over to the Vogan, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been over there in a good little minute. I'm pretty sure they got some good stuff for us now. Yeah, we gonna get over there.
In the distance, we see a human-like figure.
Oh no, but this thing right here, see in the wood, boy, hey, cuz, wake up, cuz. It's something out there. Just wake up. What is that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing, bruh. Like, some of y'all be out there just playing with y'all lives. I don't give a damn, man. There is no way I am going into any wood, forest, Amazon. I don't care. I'm not going past a tree line into the depths of it without protection. I don't care. I don't care, man. It's so much weird stuff on this planet. You'd be a fool. And the people that do it, man, I'm not gonna say you brave, man. I'm gonna say you foolish. I'm just gonna it's not wise. I'm just gonna I gotta call it what it is, man. That's not bravery. That's taking life for granted. That's foolish. I don't care if it's been monumental for 25 years and nothing's ever happened. You come on, man. That's just like going, like when we go to these tourist attractions and they say stay on the resort. You know what I'm saying? Don't go off the reservation, because if you do, we're not responsible for what happens to you in the main land. You see what I'm saying? Like they tell you that when you go to places like Jamaica and shit like that, 'cause when they get on your ass, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. Boy, stop. It's Jamrock. They fuck you. You feel me? And I'm not trying to just say that, you know what I'm saying, Jamaica's a bad place. I'm just saying it's a reason that they have certain protocol. And you should have your own protocol when you go to the damn woods. Don't, boy, stop. You see how quick that came? No, not playing, bro. I done seen too much, and I done heard too much, and I know too much to know that life, it's fun, but it's not a game.
A pale human-like figure with a skinny but abnormally broad stature.
And some shit happened to you.
It's also excessively pale, too pale to be a human.
Look at the body.
Slowing the footage down, we get a better look.
Man, bro got a slump head right here. Look at his body. Body big, torso huge in the something, and his head is slumped over. So definitely got the scoliosis going on. You feel me? He got back problems like a zombie. And it look like it's gonna handle you. So I guarantee you the hands on this motherfucker is big. I guarantee it. Look at his head. Look how big his head is. That's huge, bro. And you out there with who?
Its arms are stretched out oddly to its sides, and it's hunched down, moving quickly forward.
No.
Its arms also look freakishly long.
Man, I'd already been shooting.
After filming this, it's believed he turned his camera off and immediately warned his family. They all packed up and got out of there safely. Judging by all of its strange characteristics and movements, most are believing this truly wasn't a human. Many lean on supernatural theories, cryptid theories like pale crawlers, or even the rake. The pale crawler is a modern cryptid legend that has grown in popularity online over the last couple of decades. It's not a traditional folklore creature with deep historical roots, but more of a contemporary urban legend that blends cryptozoology with horror storytelling. The pale crawler is usually described as a gaunt, emaciated humanoid. It has sickly white or grayish skin, giving it a corpse-like or ghostly appearance. It's said to move in an unnatural, jerky, insect-like way, sometimes crawling on all fours, sometimes unfolding into a tall, spindly stance. So they're often compared to and rather similar to another creature called the rake, which are said to look like this. The main physical differences between the two are said to be their facial features. Rakes are said to have dark, sunken eyes, whereas pale crawlers' faces are often said to be featureless or blurred, sometimes described as melting or alien-like. So could this here be a real sighting of a pale crawler or the rake? Whatever it is, it's downright horrifying, and it definitely doesn't look like a human. Yep. Whatever it was enough to chill the campers to their cores and make them leave the area for good.
Right.
In early August, a man named Andrew Smith set out on a unique and terrifying expedition. For 3 nights, August 5th, 6th, and 7th, he camped out in a very remote spot in the Appalachian Mountains. He was on a quest to find the infamous skinwalker. He camps out late at night all alone and calls out for skinwalkers. Then some crazy things start to happen.
Hey, this boy brave, right? Now that's the MO of the skinwalker. Allegedly. Now that's the MO. That's what I look for. I look for MOs. There's a lot of rake call on this, and I can appreciate that because you hear more skinwalker than rake, and like I said, there could be different versions of this thing, but we have to remember about the rake. It's a rake for a reason. So let's try to do more than the facial feature. Let's look for more features like the claws of the rake. It's the reason why they call it the rake, because it's gonna rake you. It's going down, right? So that's what I've been looking for. Now that one with the sunken, that was what I've seen so far as a rake. But these other things, I think they're all coming from the same place, or they're being made the same way, just differently. Don't forget now, we do SCP work over here. And I'm looking for anything new that's been released, because they do get released in national parks and stuff like that. And 9 times out of 10, these campers are at those parks. So, we get to put 2 and 2 together right now.
The first night he hears what sounds like someone yelling for help in the distance. Except he's out in the complete middle of nowhere. No one should be out there. This also happened at 3 a.m. in the complete dead of night, making the encounter even more eerie. The next night he finds a very disturbing stick figure hung up in a tree. It looks like it was put there deliberately. He asks, does anyone know who or what would leave this in the forest?
Yeah, it's called a witch. Warlock.
Then on the 3rd night, he hears the most disturbing noise yet. A strange, guttural, primal scream rings out far in the distance, an unidentifiable scream.
I mean, it's not unidentifiable other than the stretching of it, the acoustics of it. I'm not sure that could actually be a recording, but at the same time, what's another MO of the Skinwalker, that it records the last heard vocals of its victim. So that sounds like a gut wrenching. Maybe this thing bit into him something, and that's that last. How the way he yelled, maybe. Other than that, yeah, bro. The fading of it sound more humanist. You know what I'm saying? Human to me, if anything. But it sounds recorded though, don't it? But y'all tell me what y'all think about that. It sounds like a recording, bro.
As you may already know, especially if you watch my videos, skinwalkers are some of the most infamous and chilling figures in Native American legend, particularly within the Navajo tradition. They're not cryptids in the same sense as Bigfoot or the Mothman, but rather witches or sorcerers with dark supernatural powers. Because of their cultural and spiritual weight, the topic is considered very serious and sometimes even taboo among the Navajo people. So the fact that Andrew Smith is out there doing this is pretty crazy.
Where is he at again?
These entities are also said to be able to shapeshift and appear as humans or animals to try to lure people out into their territories. Is that what was happening to Andrew these nights? From the screams for help, to the voodoo-looking doll in the tree, to the loud screams, could this all be activity of the infamous Skinwalker? Andrew Smith certainly thinks so, but do you? Here is a brand new and exclusive trail cam photo that shows something unexplainable, an unknown creature. It was taken on July 15th, 2025. People are practically going crazy trying to figure out what this is. Take a closer look at this chilling trail cam capture. At first glance, it might seem like just another animal wandering past the lens, but the longer you study it, the stranger it becomes.
Looks like a monkey.
The creature is moving on all fours, yet its body doesn't quite match any familiar wildlife.
It looks like a monkey, what?
Its limbs are unusually long, its back is hunched at an unnatural angle, and it's covered in dark fur. Notice the way its head juts forward, more humanoid than animal, giving it a disturbing, almost deformed look. It looks like it could be bipedal or quadrupedal, but in the photo it's walking on all fours. The timestamp shows this was taken just before 9 p.m., the perfect time for predators and things far worse to emerge from the shadows.
Where did he say again?
Some might call it a mangy bear or a trick of the light, but to others this looks more like a dogman, a chupacabra, or some other cryptid or unknown animal. Could this just be a sick or deformed animal? Or maybe even an undiscovered creature?
It looks like some sort
Or is
of
it
primate.
truly a cryptid creature?
I'm gonna go with primate, a different type of primate, something.
The location of where the photo was taken wasn't listed though, but it's believed to come from somewhere in the US. Regardless, the internet is loving this photo, even though we may never figure out what exactly it was. Whatever it is, this isn't an image that's easily forgotten, and it leaves you asking, what exactly is roaming out there in the darkness?
I mean, but then we hear about some monkeys getting away though, cause so couldn't that be the same? You see what I'm saying? They're trying to play out, like that's what I be on. So I hear about certain things, so that's why I'm like, man, that damn thing looks like some sort of primate. And I heard they had some special monkeys out in North Carolina, some damn place that got away, right? You know what I'm saying? They escaped or something, or maybe they let them free. You know, ain't no damn telling with people. So yeah. And that could be, you know what I'm saying, that thing could have got caught right there on TV. I mean, on the footage, camera and shit, right? I'm just saying.
Now, not too much is known about the following footage, but the story goes like this. A group of teenagers took an innocent camping trip. It was late at night when they were all in the tent. Suddenly, they began hearing some strange noises in the distance. Here's what happened next.
Run! Run!
Guys, what we got? What we got?
What the heck is that thing? As you can see, right in front of their tent is a humanoid figure on all fours just staring at them. The light shining out of the tent casted enough light for this thing to be seen. The caption of the video reads, "Skinwalker found while camping. A skinwalker is a shape-shifting demon or witch
Wait, is he inside their tent?
that is able to transform and take the form of a scene." The caption of the video reads, "Skinwalker found while camping."
Boy, stop. Hold on. Oh, he look like he at their tent, y'all. Like in it. Oh, no. I'm just saying, though. He gonna have to get the... Yes. And he gonna stay in it. You feel me? He in there, he gonna stay in there. And we dragging that ass off. You coming with me, boy. You feel me? Like, yes, sir, that's the best way to catch one. Let him come up in your joint. Like, set up the tent, you know what I'm saying, and walk away and just wait for something to show up. You feel me? May want to get in a tree or something, though. Well, then again, I don't know. You know, we've seen several things in trees, too, right? Yeah. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, but yeah. But he in the... what?
A skinwalker is a shape-shifting demon or witch that is able to transform and take the form of humans and animals. The legend comes from the Navajo culture. The people who caught this on camera are convinced it really was a skinwalker, and they are still shaken up from the encounter.
No.
I think it's definitely safe to say that they won't be going into those woods anytime soon.
I ain't finna go back to that tent.
This is one of the best but most terrifying pieces of paranormal evidence ever. It's a newer encounter that was just highlighted on September 15th, 2025. And what makes it so believable as well is it comes directly from a police department in North Carolina, the Pender County Police Department. On this night, they received a 911 call that was so shocking and so bizarre and so real that it even baffled police. Take a listen to what Pender County Sheriff A.W. Cutler has to say about the encounter.
It is very hard to listen to that call, to that 911 tape, without becoming somewhat unnerved. It actually bothered me the first time that I heard it.
It's scary. Okay,
he recalls the call actually bothered him and shook him to his core.
What happened?
Now take a listen to some of the actual audio from the call.
Pender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay.
The caller sees what looks like a man bleeding, standing on the side of the road. But what happens next proves it wasn't a man.
And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck! In the bed!
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed!
Someone or something jumps onto his truck.
Oh!
You can even hear the thud in the audio.
Yeah!
The man freaks out and screams, "That's not human." You can tell he's genuinely filled with fear, unable to comprehend what's going on. The call ends on the question, "Well, what was it?" from the dispatcher, a question that may remain forever unanswered.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
One thing is for sure, though, it wasn't human. The sheriff goes over the report they filed, providing us with real photos used for the case. This illustration here shows us exactly what happened and gives us a general layout of his surroundings. The caller recalls, "This thing jumped in the bed of my truck and started beating on the top of my truck. It was scratching and beating the cab, and you could hear it." According to him, this thing, this creature, this humanoid, stood up in the middle of the road after he threw it off of his truck by slamming on his brakes. It stood up and then made its way quickly to the wood line and ran into the woods. Many paranormal enthusiasts are saying this is some amazing evidence. Some even go as far as to say that it proves the existence of the paranormal or cryptids.
That's some good shit, though. I gotta
Mostly because it was a real 911 call coming from a real police department.
I like that.
The evidence is indeed very solid. What did this man witness this night? Was it some kind of ghostly entity that haunts the road? An unknown malevolent creature trying to attack him? It sure sounds like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the latter. Yeah.
On October 5th, 2025, a man named Dustin Frazier would have one of the most unsettling paranormal encounters ever. He was at work and everything was pretty routine. The night was slow and stormy, so he was just sitting at his front desk watching Scooby-Doo. He then realized when he looked into the TV, he could see what looked like someone standing behind him, like the shadow of someone standing behind him. And he could only see it in the reflection, but nobody was there.
You can see there is nothing standing over here, right? But look. What the f is that? This is me.
Shit, Granny right there.
And like...
He pans back and forth from the TV reflection to the room, and obviously nobody is standing there. But then who's that in the reflection? The most disturbing part of this is that every time he pans back over to the reflection, the figure moves closer and closer, until eventually it's right behind him.
And like I turned...
Oh, no. I'm out.
This is when he decides to run away, absolutely horrified. Looking closer at the figure, it looks like a girl in a pink dress and a blue jacket, but her face looks off. We can't see many details in the reflection, but we can tell its head is big and round, larger than a normal human's head. Dustin believes his workplace is haunted, as this is not his first time seeing something like this. Other poltergeist activity, like things moving on their own and even apparitions, have reportedly been spotted. Online viewers are completely freaked out by this encounter, and they're telling him to quit his job. But some aren't convinced, saying that this could just be a well-edited hoax video for some quick internet fame.
True, that's true too. But boy, he tweaking.
Believers argue his reaction seems rather genuine, and the footage itself looks pretty convincing. But what do you all think? It's been going viral recently, so I figured I'd share it with you guys and get your opinions. Regardless of what you believe, it's still a downright chilling piece of video.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, there are lots of ghost videos on the internet, and if you're anything like me, I don't believe a lot of them. I like to think I'm a very rational thinker, and my mind tries to debunk anything that doesn't make sense, and I try to come up with a real-life explanation for everything. Well, with all of this evidence here for this one, this is one of those encounters that I just can't explain. The evidence is very thorough and very convincing, maybe the most convincing of all time. It all began on September 8th, 2025. A mother who runs a daycare center at her home is responsible for the strange footage. She has an older daughter though, and she's the one who posted the footage to the internet. They have security cameras up around their home for safety reasons and for her daycare business. But one day her camera would capture something completely unexplainable. She was watching over her daycare kids when one of them got very spooked by something in the other room. He runs out screaming, terrified, and is unable to tell the mother what scared him. Then, seconds later, the entire playhouse tips over and falls, but none of the kids are inside.
Were you in there? Were you in there? He knocked us over. Who knocked us over?
It fell over all on its own. The mother is frantic, running around trying to figure out how this happened. But when she watched the footage back, she found out that the kids really didn't do it. Not only did the house tip over on its own, but in the doorway, right after the kid came running out scared, we see what looks like a ghostly apparition. A pair of dark hands grabbing the doorway. After the child runs out, the hands sink back down into the room and disappear. The daycare owner's daughter makes a follow-up video on all of this. She shows us and tells us what really scared the kid that day.
The main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason. Apparently, the little boy told my mom he saw a face in these mirrors.
The kid saw a face in the vanity mirror, a face that wasn't there. We now know why he was so terrified. Was it the face of a ghost? The girl also talks about how they're in the process of selling this mirror, and for now they're not letting any of the kids go into the room until it's gone.
Man, you need to burn that thing. Don't see y'all. See, you dirty. You're dirty. I'm getting on your ass. You're dirty. When you got something like that going on, man, it's best to just burn it. Why are you trying to get money out of something that clearly that child was just frightened by something that you claim is in the mirror? Y'all keep it covered up for a reason, and now you want to sell it to somebody. So you want to sell somebody or go? You see, you dirty. You dirt.
And this should have been the end of it all, but it's not. One night they were monitoring the security cameras, and the daughter sees that the child's safety gate.
Like, bro, for real? No, hell no. How would you feel if I knew this thing was haunted and I sold it to you? And then if I sold it to you for a pretty penny too. You feel me? Let me get $1,000, you know what I'm saying? Because this old vanity mirror, you know what I'm saying? It's vintage, right? It's vintage. It's been in my family for 10 years. You know, I just won't get rid of it. So I'm going to sell it to you for a pretty penny. It's cheap, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to sell it to you for a pretty penny though. You know what I mean? Most people probably can't really afford $1,000 haunted vanity mirror. You feel me? You know, it's like a waste of money. So why would I do that to you? Why would you do that to somebody? That's
It is opening, but obviously no one at all is there.
I mean, unless
She
you into
rushes
that
in
sort of
quickly
thing,
to investigate.
I guess. But if you don't get it sold, don't be surprised.
Do it again.
Sure enough, the gate is all the way open now.
Huh?
She steps inside the room and calls out for whatever did this to do it again. She repeats it a few times, but the gate never opens. However, something more terrifying happens. The sheet covering up the mirror moves strangely. She realizes this and begins to run away, and it moves again. The way it moves is so quick and unnatural. It doesn't look like a movement that could be made by a human. And obviously, the only thing underneath this sheet is the vanity. There's no way a human could fit under this. But yet, somehow, something moves. Now they keep the door locked to the room and they don't let anyone inside. No further updates were given, and it's unknown if they sold the mirror yet or not. But if anything else comes out about this one, I'll definitely update you all. With all of this videographic evidence, background info, and the terrified reactions of the children, the mother, and the daughter, this one seems very legit. Legit enough to chill you to your core. So in one of my videos recently, I included a strange phenomenon going on in the US right now. People spotting ice cream trucks driving around suspiciously late at night. Now obviously this isn't about cryptid creatures, or it's not taken on a trail camera, but you guys seem to enjoy the last segment, so here's another one. And let me just tell you, this one is way more creepy and way more serious than the last one. This one was just posted on August 19th, 2025. The caption reads, quote, "When TikTok convinced you to follow the ice cream trucks in Virginia home. So the next day at 2 a.m. you found one on the highway and followed it home and see a disturbing sight," end quote. And let me just say, disturbing sight is an understatement.
Ice cream truck 2 in the morning is not normal. You walk out, it's a regular dude, we chilling. Wait. What the f?
Whoa, what the?
Wait, you just come from the truck. Oh, hell. Let me get that license plate.
The man follows the ice cream truck for some time. At exactly 2:17 a.m., it arrives to a quiet, small street in the middle of nowhere. It parks along the side. Then exactly 9 minutes later, at 2:26 a.m., 3 men step out. Each of them wearing what look to be full hazmat suits. One of them is carrying what looks to be a garbage bag. They stop at a car on the other side of the road, pop the trunk, and throw whatever it is inside. They hop in the car and drive off. Obviously, something sinister is going on here. Another thing viewers point out is that the car has a covered license plate.
But they don't have a license plate? Oh, no.
I'm willing to bet you that was a child. Because the way he was holding that bag, I'm willing to bet you that was a child right there. Y'all keep an eye on y'all children, man. We got to do better than this, people. This is bullshit, bro. Like, the way he was holding that bag, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, come on now. Come on now. Think about it. Think about it. Now, I'm not, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's the numbers, and come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's crazy to me.
All of this is extremely disturbing. What could these people have been doing? Transporting a body, dealing with unregulated, harmful chemicals that they store inside the truck?
I doubt it.
Should I follow him? I think y'all got me doing.
Some think these late-night ice cream truck encounters could have something to do with human trafficking. An ice cream truck would be an easy way to blend in and not look suspicious, all while attracting children and younger adults. Now obviously we can't say for sure what was going down in this video, but it's obviously something not good and very dangerous, something no one was supposed to see. Hopefully the police start investigating these sightings more heavily and get to the bottom of this, and stop whatever horrible activities could possibly be going on.
Max, they helping them. They front line, bruh. They the one riding around here scoping and shit. They helping them, bro. We can't trust them, bro. Hell no. We can't trust them laws, man. They with the smoke, bro. They with that. Trust me, they helping. Not all of them, but the majority. They helping, bro. We ain't finna cut no corners.
Back to strange creatures caught on camera, and it doesn't get much stranger than this. An unrecognizable animal or creature was seen perched atop a fence. It was reportedly just walking across it on all fours, and the fence was located in a local resident's backyard. The sighting comes from a small town in New Jersey. The creature doesn't look like any animal we've seen before. It looks like a mix of a bunch of different kinds of animals. It looks kind of like a cat, a dog, and a rat or something, all combined in one. The strangest features being pointed out by online investigators are its tail and its feet. Its tail is extremely long, hairless, and rat-like, and its feet have long, pronounced finger-like toes. It has a hunched backside and pointed ears sticking straight up off the top of its head. Because the encounter comes from New Jersey, people started looking into local legends there. The main one being the Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil is one of America's oldest and most famous cryptid legends, rooted in the Pine Barrens of southern New Jersey. Its story goes back over 250 years, and while versions vary, the common threads paint it as a terrifying winged creature that has haunted the region for centuries.
Does that fit
the most famous origin tale comes from the early 1700s. According to folklore, a woman known as Mother Leeds, a poor and struggling mother of many children, became pregnant with her 13th child. Frustrated and overwhelmed, she supposedly cursed the unborn baby, declaring, "Let it be the devil." On a stormy night in 1735, the child was born normal, but the legend says it quickly transformed, sprouting wings, horns, a forked tail, and hooves. It shrieked, killed the midwife, or attacked the family, depending on the version, then flew up the chimney and into the Pine Barrens. From that night on, the Leeds Devil, later called the Jersey Devil, was said to roam the woods. So could this be the infamous Jersey Devil in the picture? Now I know the legend says it has wings and stuff and looks devil-like, but many tales paint its description differently, and the being in the photo definitely describes it pretty well. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Taking a look at another dashcam clip coming from a trucker. This strange and creepy incident occurred at 1:30 in the morning on a desolate road in Louisiana. The truck driver in particular took a path that most truckers try everything in their power to avoid. They steer clear from this specific road because of its superstitious legends. This very road here is said to be cursed. Many drivers are involved in accidents on this road, but the very high number of accidents is not the scariest part. Countless amounts of strange sightings and encounters occur as well. Drivers report seeing shadowy figures along the sides of the roads. So as this trucker drove by, he paid close attention to his surroundings and was on the lookout, when suddenly he sees this. And it appears the camera picked it up as well. A pale woman or something acting like a woman is seen on the side of the road squatting down. The being looks at the driver and lifts its hand in a strange manner. The way it moves its hand seems weird. Something looks off about it. Considering that he was in the middle of nowhere and it was 1:30 in the morning, and by the way this thing looks, most believe it was not a human, rather a skinwalker. A skinwalker is a shape-shifting witch spirit that can mimic humans and animals. And this video here is exactly what a skinwalker is said to look like. After the video was released, no new information was ever brought to the public, leaving us perplexed. This footage here scared me, and I'm sure it will scare you as well. A young man was driving down a familiar road that he drives often. He begins to accelerate very fast and begins going at very high speeds until something happens. Out of nowhere, a man in black appears in the middle of the road. The man sees the figure and tries to hit his brakes, but it's obviously too late as he's traveling at very fast speeds. According to the driver, the car drove straight through the man, and no damage occurred to the car at all. The man just vanished. He even drove back to the scene and hopped out to see if the man was okay. He investigated thoroughly, but there was absolutely no sign of anyone being there at all. This is when the man realized that he was dealing with something paranormal. Yeah. Despite the eerie look of the being, he thinks it was a good spirit though. Perhaps a guardian angel watching out for him. Considering he was driving very fast and was being very dangerous, maybe the guardian angel was sent down to protect him. No matter what the correct theory is.
Whoa, wait a minute now. A guardian angel sent down to protect him, yet he's driving at a high speed. More than likely, bro was doing at least 130, at least minimum. the way that thing kicked up, and I heard it. I heard the gears shift. So yeah, he fast and the furious right now. So he doing a pretty decent speed, right? Why would the guardian angel pop up right in front of him when he could have easily turned that wheel thinking that was a real person and flipped his car? Are we? Now I feel you. You don't want to just think negative about it. Maybe he is himself, but I don't see how that would have. You know what I mean? Because like, luckily for him, he was. I don't even want to say luckily for him, because if that was really a person, he's out of there. For one, let's just throw that out there. If it was really a person, then yeah, it's oh my gosh. But the fact that it's not, that's the last thing I would have thought that was. Because I mean, like, somebody else probably saw it and flipped. I don't see safety there or protection.
It's some deeply chilling footage regardless.
It made me jump back though, because it's like, whoa, he came out of nowhere, and that's what I'm saying. It's like,
the following video was taken in Wessex, Britain by a traffic camera. The camera is located on a local highway. Now, authorities capture all kinds of weird and crazy things on these cameras, from wildlife running by to car crashes and much more. But what was captured in this video remains a mystery. You can see as what looks like maybe a dog or something runs by. However, when we zoom in and take a closer look, it becomes clear that this is not a dog at all. This unidentified creature's legs are bending inward with every stride, and it almost looks humanoid shaped.
We've seen this
and it moves
before.
Unnaturally fast. No one has really been able to come up with a good explanation as to what this creature was. And what's weird is, at first glance, nobody would really question the footage. It's when we zoom in and really take a close look at this being that we really realize what we're dealing with.
What's that?
Some believe it's a shapeshifter or something paranormal.
Some humanoid looking giant, right?
Maybe a skinwalker. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
It probably wasn't that. That thing don't look like it's moving.
The following dashcam footage comes from Queensland, Australia. This encounter happened in 2019. This is just a really scary encounter, but it gets even more scary as the story goes on. A trucker's dashcam shows as a gray car drives past traffic on the shoulder of the road. Pay attention to this car. For some reason, it cuts off the BMW and comes to a complete stop in the middle of the highway. Then a man and a woman both step out of the car and approach the BMW. The man on the right, wielding a sharp object, approaches the passenger door and begins threatening them. All while the girl on the left tries to open the driver's side door.
I keep it right when I'm.
Luckily,
when I'm riding, I keep it right there. It's right there. I put it right up. It's right there. I keep it right there. Oh, I'm legal, yeah. Cause this is one of them issues. The laws tried to get down on me and tried to get my thing. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? I had to go through some stuff to weird. You know what I mean? And get my shit back. Yeah, they tried to say it was stolen. You feel me? It's crazy how the situation popped out, but we've been here for a minute. I'll break it down to you, but yes. I got it back. Boy, stop. That was crazy. The situation was crazy. I'll break it down to you though one day. But yeah, that's why I keep it close. They why you ride with it? Why you got the shit like this? Just like this. They would have got blew down, bro. I would have blew both of them. Her too, yes, her too. She would have got two, both of them. Blah 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 blah.
The doors were locked and they sped out of there unharmed. This is exactly why you should always have your doors locked when you're driving. You never really know when it could save your life. And the scariest part about this footage is that the couple continued doing this throughout the day. They did it to multiple different victims. They would stop in front of them, hop out, and try to rob them. They kept heading southbound on the highway.
And ain't nobody got a weapon? Or y'all just scared to blast? Which one is it? I mean, I'm not saying that I'm just out here just to kill people, bro. Or, no, I ain't even finna say it. I said it. I'm not out here just to do that to you. But I promise you, something like that gonna get you hit. 7, 6, motherfucking 2, boy. You gonna catch one. You gonna eat these bitches for real. For real. I mean, I got a blade on me too, bro, but with that right there, what you got going on, yeah, you ain't even gonna get a chance. The minute I saw that in your hand, that thing was coming up, and I was pointing through the glass. I wasn't gonna wait for you to open no doors or none of that, no. It was coming through the glass. I was gonna tell you to back up, I was gonna give you a chance to see it, and I was gonna tell you to back off, and if you continue with your move, that's I'm just saying. And I expect anybody out there to do the same thing. Y'all protect yourself, protect your family, protect yourself, man. Because I promise you, before them laws show up to help you, it's you and them. As y'all see. Police nowhere. You better protect yourself. I am not against protecting yourself. Protect yourself. You and yours. Do that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Don't be just looking for a reason, but handle that when the time comes. Don't worry about it. Universal law says if something's trying to harm you, get down. Get down.
Looking for more victims until they succeeded in one of their violent robberies. At an exit, they stopped, hopped out, and approached their victim. They forced a 67-year-old woman out of her Mazda SX3 hatchback and hijacked her car. They then drove away in the stolen vehicle, leaving the woman stranded all alone in the middle of the highway. After this, police were on high alert searching for the suspects, but it was never made known to the public if they were ever captured. But hopefully they were.
Homie, they would have... Okay.
In Ukraine in 2015 at around 4:30 in the morning, a man was driving alone down a dark and desolate road. It seems to take place practically in the middle of nowhere. He was driving until suddenly he was forced to slam on his brakes because someone or something was blocking his path. He rounds the corner and boom, standing there is something straight out of a horror movie. A ghostly woman in an all-white dress or gown appears. She stands motionless until she falls down and disappears through the ground. The man speeds away, getting the heck out of that area and back onto the main roads. Allegedly, this road here is rumored to be haunted. Numerous encounters of a strange woman in white have been reported. Nobody knows how or why the woman is on this road, but apparently she is. Some suspect she was killed on this road. Maybe she was hit by a car or died in a car accident, but maybe that's why she resides here. But anyways, just some very creepy footage. Some suspect the footage is staged, but the driver claims it was all too real. Ghosts and paranormal possessions have been topics that people are curious about. There's something intriguing about the unknown of this world, making people want to find out more. And that's what led me to this footage. The footage happened recently, coming from a security camera set up in a teenage girl's bedroom. The footage was taken late at night. Judging by the timestamp, it happened on February 1st, 2022 at 11:39 p.m. Now, unlike most of the clips in this video, this one doesn't have much of a backstory, but man, it is scary. Take a look.
The old business right here, y'all.
The girl awakes in the middle of the night and does a strange series of movements. She seems to slam back down in the bed abnormally fast and also moves her hands in a way that doesn't seem possible. Some think she could have just done this in her sleep, others think she had to be possessed. Now, sleepwalking is a terrifying thing. The fact that someone can wake up out of their sleep and walk around and fully function while their brain is dead asleep is terrifying. It doesn't really make sense how it's possible, leading to others coming up with theories of their own. Some people believe sleepwalking actually means you're possessed by a paranormal entity and they're guiding you around, making you do the things that you're doing. Could this be what happened to the girl in this footage? Was a ghost causing her to behave creepily like that? Whatever the explanation is, one thing's for sure, the footage is creepy to watch.
Okay, what is this? This cord here. Electric blanket maybe? Or could this possibly be like a robot something? Like something that they made maybe? Like haunted house type deal? You think? I'm just saying. I see this thing moving down here, and maybe that could be. Maybe that could be the
Things for sure. The footage is creepy to watch.
Yeah, like what's...
This clip was uploaded to TikTok on April 23rd, 2023 by Claudio Villar 1. He was walking through the streets at night, minding his own business, when he looked up and saw something flying through the sky. This incident happened in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Yeah, right.
¿Qué mierda es eso?
I've seen this one too.
¿Qué es eso?
What it is exactly is unknown. However, it's believed that it is a copper meteor, or at least some kind of meteor. One commenter said it's Iron Man. Of course, there was lots of speculation of UFOs and extraterrestrial meteor, or at least some kind of meteor. One comment.
Y'all see that? Hold on, let's run it one more time.
What it is.
What's this? Now I know some people are gonna say that stuff burning off of it. It's possible, but let's take this perspective. Hypothetically, could this be a ship that has that thing in the front of it that blocks the meteors and all of that, and you know what I'm saying, it takes the heat when coming into the atmosphere of such planets, you know what I'm saying, you feel me? It's entering the atmosphere, so it's got that burn. So this is kind of like behind it, and of course they got technology and in certain type of metals that can take certain type of heats, but this is taking the bulk of it. I mean, hypothetically.
Exactly is unknown. However, it's believed that it is a copper meteor.
But it's there a couple times, like, if you know what I'm saying, like, it's there.
Or at least some kind of meteor. One commenter said it's Iron Man.
And then the debris looked like it caught up to it, too, as well. One more time.
What it is exactly is unknown.
Yeah, it looks like it's catching
However,
up
it's
to
believed that it is a copper meteor, or at least some kind of meteor.
Yeah,
One commenter said it's Iron Man. Of course, there was lots of speculation of UFOs and extraterrestrial beings, but this one is most likely just a meteor. One commenter said, "This decade is probably the craziest time to be alive." And he might not be wrong with that statement. This footage was captured recently by two girls playing Randonautica. If you don't know, Randonautica is an exploration app that generates random points near you and you go and explore them. The user sets a radius of where the points can be generated, then the app generates them.
Max, is that you? Hell yeah, that's you. Haha. That's the young Max. Well, you look young than my... Okay.
It's also said that the app can read your mind. You can speak out loud what you want to see, and the app can supposedly take you there. The two girls named Marie and Sky heard the spooky stories surrounding the app and decided to try it for themselves. A decision they would most certainly regret.
Why do we just go to the quantum points and this whole person is Sky? Oh my God. I can't. No, I can't.
Why you
Marie
crying?
recalls, Sky was outside of the car standing there, and I looked up, and right in our headlights is a guy walking towards us. She says he just looked super creepy and super weird, and something was off about the whole situation.
Yeah, he was gonna put it on
That's
your
when they
ass
decided to flee, fearing for their lives.
Yeah.
It's unknown who the man was or what he was doing, but it's believed that he was dangerous.
Yeah, he was gonna
Why
put it on
is
your
a
ass
lone man
for
standing
real.
in the middle of a field in the middle of the night? It really makes you wonder.
Boy,
There's an
stop.
unwritten rule that you're not supposed to play Randonautica at night. And this is probably why, to save yourself from things like this. Because who knows what weird things happen in the dead of night.
And if you ain't gonna ride around with that chopper stick, you feel me? If you gonna be out there just with, I mean, you ain't even got a can of mace. Y'all crazy, man. Damn.
Let's go ahead and take a look at more paranormal evidence caught on security cameras.
Oh,
These
they do
spooky videos come from a bakery called the Rocky City Cake Company. But this
Rocky
isn't
City
just any
Cake
ordinary bakery. Practically all of the people who work there say it's haunted. After experiencing multiple unexplainable encounters, they began uploading their findings to TikTok. The first clip, taken on March 28th when absolutely nobody was inside, shows a picture mysteriously falling off the shelf.
Where we at? Where we at? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What kind of place is this?
Then in the next video, one of the employees was walking away when what looks like a big speaker falls down all on its own.
Damn.
Big objects like this don't just fall on their own.
Right.
You can see it was sitting there completely stable on the chair. Then it looks like an unseen presence pushes it forward and it topples over. Then in this video here, we see a small toy umbrella literally fly off a shelf.
No, that didn't. No, that didn't. Boy, that popped right out of that damn picture. Nope, that popped right out of that photo. Y'all didn't see that? Hold up, run that back. Look again.
Then in this video here, we see a small toy umbrella literally...
Did y'all see that shit? It came right out the side of this thing right here, bro.
Look. Fly off a shelf.
Look. Look. Look at that. It came right out the picture, yo. Y'all see that? Oh no, that came out the picture, boy.
Once again, it looks like it was pushed with force. Then we see an antique get pushed off.
Oh, did you see the orb over here? Oh, it's Liddy in this bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Then we see an antique get pushed off.
Look, right here. Look, look. Woo. Oh, it's lit.
And last but not least, viewers point out that in one of their videos, there looks to be a reflection of...
They didn't even see it. Oh my goodness, Max. You need to, hey. You need to spin back on that video, bro. Check that one back out, Max. Check that one out. You know what I'm saying? Let your viewers know. What the fuck? Boy, stop, bro. It's lit. It is lit. You got stuff falling all over here. You got orbs over here. And see, look, this is where the thing popped out at right here, right? And then you got the orb just flew right into it. Come on, y'all. We got, hey, Max, you got something on this one, though, but you sure missed that orb down there, bro.
And last but not least, viewers point out that in one of their videos, there looks to be a reflection of a creepy looking face.
Oh, yeah. Y'all see, it seems like y'all done damn built something on top of some land that you shouldn't have did that on. And yeah, they is acting up.
Absolutely huge reflection of what looks to be a weird face looking sideways.
For sure. I see him big.
Is all of this enough evidence to conclude this bakery is haunted?
Yes, sir. Something's going on. They don't like the cake.
From all of the poltergeist activity to the strange reflection,
they
it's
don't like
definitely
the cake,
some strange footage. Not only this, but the actual owner of the bakery is sure it's haunted and fully believes. But the most important question remains: do you believe? Now, I've seen this video floating around the internet recently. It's one of the most unsettling videos I've ever seen. But viewers are torn. Is this a real paranormal encounter or a well-edited hoax? A woman was live streaming on March 5th, 2025. It was your average live stream. She was sitting there on her phone just talking to the camera and reading chat and also responding to viewers. But then something happens behind her, but she doesn't see it in the moment, but we do.
Okay. Nunca he sentido que me parezco a Dua Lipa.
Oh.
Pero desde que me corté el cabello siento que me parezco muchísimo menos, que muchísima gente me dice que me parezco a la Dua Lipa del 2018 más o menos, que tiene como muchísimo menos, que nunca he sentido que me parezco a Dua Lipa.
Boy, stop.
Pero desde que me corté el cabello siento que me parezco muchísimo menos, que muchísima gente me dice que me parezco a la Dua Lipa del 2018 más o menos, que tiene como el cabello cortito. O sea, ella se ve increíble, tenía el cabello súper bonito y yo parezco... No sé, o sea...
One of the scariest looking faces you'll ever see is...
Man, hey, that's staged. Because there's absolutely no way she didn't see that. You can't be so caught up in your conversation where you don't see or even feel that there's somebody right behind you, bro. She too close. I don't care if she outside. We got auras, y'all. Well, some of us. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some people, maybe some of y'all out there just your aura just so damn weak you can't feel or sense a damn thing around you. You know what I'm talking about? But this right here, if anything, if we're just gonna be 3D-ish about it, right? Bruh, you ain't looking behind you. You don't see that face. Clearly, when you sat down, you should know what's behind you.
Right behind her, peering at her through her window.
And then dashed.
The face looks human, but not, with wide sunken eyes, leathery skin, and long dark hair.
Yeah, that's stage right there, bro.
It remains completely still and never blinks once, and then it quickly moves to the side and leaves. She continues on with her conversation once the figure is gone, never knowing it was there. Viewers argued that if this was real, then she would have seen it. However, when you're on a live stream like this, locked into reading and responding to chats, it's very possible...
I'm not playing it. Well, look here. This is how y'all catch clues. You see, as she's talking, right?
And then it quickly moves to the side and leaves.
Look what she's doing. She's turning her head. She's trying to show y'all that it's up there. She's alluding to it. That it's up there. You know what I'm saying? She just raised her eyes. See what I'm saying? Like she's trying to get y'all to look up.
She continues on with her conversation once the figure is gone, never knowing it was there.
See what I'm saying? See, she's trying to tell y'all that it's up there, that she see it too. See what I'm saying? Like y'all look y'all. Like come on, bro. Like y'all got to be able to see when somebody's trying to give you something. Like she did too much looking up. And too many signs, and then you did the whole hair thing, and you didn't even, what normal girls would do is grab all of that hair there and move it back. She just kind of put her hand up there and whatever the hell she's talking about, you know what I mean? And she turned her head, so it's like she's trying to show y'all that it's up there. Like, yeah.
Viewers argued that if this was real, then she would have seen it. Yeah. However, when you're on a live stream like this, locked into reading and responding to chats, it's very possible she wouldn't have noticed it.
I get you, Max. I get you on that. It's very possible that she wouldn't have noticed it when she's locked in, but no, bro. No. I'm not going either. You know what I'm saying? For all the people that said that, you know what I'm saying, there's no way that you wouldn't have known, salute to you, because it's just, come on, bro. I mean, and then okay, hypothetically, let's say that she was locked in. Baby doll, I'm going to tell you like this. That's too locked in to not notice that there's somebody behind you. That's how you get real quick, like, because she too close. Now imagine your windows open. So, hey, y'all better, come on now. It's one thing to you love doing what you do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But let's be safe out there while we doing it. Let's take precautions, and let's be aware of our surroundings. If you get your aura right, your aura gonna tell you that something behind you, because that's in your auric egg right there. That's in your field. You should be feeling something right about now. That's that. If she real or not, it don't matter, real or not, this realm or not. You should be able to feel that. Like, I get that feeling when you feel like you're being watched. You know what I'm saying? The gut feeling. You feel like there's something in the room, the heavy energies, and some people be just so out of it that they're not even aware. See what I'm saying? So we got to do a better job, streamers, podcasters, all y'all vloggers out there and everybody that's running that camera. Don't get so caught into yourself to where you don't, you know what I'm saying, think to look right or left. As y'all see, there's nobody sitting beside me. So when y'all see me doing like this, that's just me looking as if one of y'all were beside me. You feel me? Because I'm just like, that's how I would have been in real life, bro. For real. But, yeah. And, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm still looking. I'm listening. I be listening out for, you know what I'm saying, what's going on outside. I'm just not trying to just get caught slipping sitting here filming.
And in the moment, that is what she was doing.
Not trying to have y'all viewing me and shit.
Could this woman really be getting stalked by an unknown demonic presence? Whatever this thing was, it was downright terrifying. Since the clip's upload, the woman hasn't really made a response video, keeping us in the dark.
Man, she basically would tell
She hasn't really discussed if she had ever seen it or if she even really knew about it. So it looks like it will remain mysterious.
That's why she
what do you guys think, though? Clever hoax or real disturbing ghost encounter?
Clever. It put like this. It could be three things. Okay. It could be authentic. That's one. Okay. It could be a hoax set up. That's two. Or it could be a creepy lady just creeping outside this girl's window because she saw she was on the phone and she just came to. And she probably wasn't even like have to particularly know who the girl is. See what I'm saying? But the girl was still in the window, and the fact that but she still kept doing these motions, like showing you that something. Look up there, you know what I'm saying? Like so, I'm just taking that into precaution. It could be some real deal Holyfield. I'm not sure, but the way that came off to me, that it's pretty staged. Like she knows who the girl is. You know what I'm saying? But. It is what it is. Let's go.
Let me know in the comments down below.
Okay. Well,
on October 5th, 2025, in Midlothian, Virginia, something strange was spotted in the sky above. It's a brand new UFO or UAP video, and it's very exclusive too. Oh, yeah. It comes from a man named Scott, who spotted it from his backyard.
Oh, yeah?
Take a look.
What we got? That's one of them spears, right? Yep, that's one of them spears. They been all over the place. More than one, from what I understand. Yeah, that's one of
An odd
spears.
metallic ball floats and rotates through the blue sky.
Yeah. They saying that they're drones.
We can tell it's metallic by the way it reflects the sunlight at times.
Right.
What could this be, though? It obviously doesn't look like any aircraft we know of here on Earth.
The vid cut out, but we almost done. Y'all hanging up 2 minutes.
How would something shaped like this even fly? We don't see any propellers or wings or anything. Skeptics argue it could be a weather balloon or something, but the way it moves, it almost moves with purpose, like it's going somewhere. Balloons usually float around sporadically, especially with the wind. The wind usually causes them to move up and down, side to side, all over the place, not in a straight direct line like this. And there have been a decent amount of videos that capture a similar phenomenon. An unidentifiable metallic spherical object making its way through the sky. And it seems like new UFO or UAP videos are coming out every single day. I feel like I haven't been covering them as much as I usually do on this channel, so if you guys want to see more clips like this, let me know in the comments, because I definitely have a lot more, and I think they're pretty interesting too. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like buttons, Mom. Let's aim for 5,000 likes.
Alright, y'all, that's the end of the vid right there, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we made, you feel me? Obviously the camera didn't make it, but we made, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sat with me long enough to know that it's authentic, man, y'all I'm talking about, yeah, it's me. But yeah, man, y'all be sure to take care of yourselves. I appreciate y'all showing, you know what I'm saying, showing back up, you feel me? and rocking out with me, you feel me? And if you made it this far, you're talking about salute to you, you feel me? We gonna get the thing back cracking. Don't sweat it, you know what I'm saying? We have some stuff we gotta take care of. If we still knocking things out the park, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna let them stop us. They kind of, you know what I'm saying, slowed us down a little bit, but we ain't letting them stop us. You know what I'm saying? We just got certain things just got to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more important to be able to have yourself properly prepared. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have all this poor performance going on out here. You know, we got to get things taken care of. But yeah, y'all keep yourselves spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected out there. Don't forget to do that. And I hope y'all been doing that, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if I've been here or not, I hope y'all been doing that for yourselves and you know what I'm saying? And those that want to vibe high with you, know what I'm saying? Y'all keeping yourselves together, working it out. It's a lot, like I said, it's a lot going on. We got some other things that we're going to cover. We're going to get back to the SCP, you feel me? Because I'm pretty sure the Vogan and the Explorer series, they got something new for us, especially with all this new stuff going on, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, in the between time, y'all be good out there, you know what I'm talking about? Peace.